Hey, what's up you guys? Today I'll be showing y'all the easiest way to farm Genevieve on Mayhem 10. So let's jump into the setup. First I have the Breath of Undying. I think this is the max stats you can get on it. It's a good AR for anything with corrosive, and I have the gain 300 increased weapon damage against enemies above 90% health. Next up is the Reflux. This is the most damage I've gotten on it so far. I'm not sure if it can go higher or not, but it's not anointed, but it's still pretty good. And then you're going to want a lob that does shock damage. This one doesn't have the max damage, but it takes out your shields in a couple seconds. And then in your fourth slot, I just have the yellow cake. You really don't need the first three weapons, so you can put whatever you want right there. Now getting into the shields, I like using the transformer, but the main thing you want is the anointed for 50% bonus corrosive damage. So it just makes it go much faster than if you didn't have it. For grenades, you can use whichever one you want as long as it's anointed for 25% more weapon, grenade, and action skill damage. And it really just boosts your damage throughout like the whole process. Since I'm using flak, I'm using Bounty Hunter, and it really helps out because it does 28% more weapon damage and 35% more shotgun damage, so it really helps with the reflux. For my artifact, I like using a Deathless because it just gives you more health overall, and mine also gives you more corrosive damage, which really helps with armored enemies. But if you don't use a Deathless, you can also use an Elemental Projector because it gives you more elemental damage. Plus mine also gives me plus 20 corrosive damage, so that would help even more with taking out an armed enemy. If you're using flak, this is my build. It's mostly based around critical damage. Most of it's going to go into the red stats, and half of it's going to go into green, and I put 3 into the blue just to help out with action skill. For your Mayhem Modifiers, I would use Loot Explosion for an increased chance to get some legendaries. For medium, I like using Chilling Them Softly because I don't really use any cryo weapons. I don't know any that do really good damage on Mayhem 10, so I think that one works out pretty fine. For hard, you're either going to want the where they get attached with lasers or maybe the spinner, but for this role I got Pool Party, which is also okay because you're not going to really kill anything, so there's not really going to be any pools on the ground until you defeat Genevieve. And then for very hard, this is the most important one, is the buddy system, and that gives like anything except bosses really an invulnerability drone, so they can't take any damage. And these are my guardian ranks. Mine's mainly focused on critical hit and gun damage, so that could affect the farm in some sort of way. So the fastest way to kill Genevieve is to get one of the Genions to spawn in with an invulnerability drone, and then you shoot them so it doesn't do any damage to them, but like the lasers still connect to Genevieve, which do the most damage. So going back to the first clip, what you're going to do is jump down and switch to your lob. What I like to do is I like to run to the side of Genevieve, put on my action skill, throw the grenade for more damage, and just start lighting her up, taking out all of her shield. And I like to go to the back corner, and I usually will switch straight to the reflux. And if you're lucky, one of the Genions will come straight to you with an invulnerability drone, and you start shooting him, and it just absolutely melts Genevieve's health. And she's gone in 25 seconds max. If you don't have a reflux, a tip I can give you is use any high damage gun that you like. Maybe like the lob or the yellow cake even, just any gun that you like using. And with that 50% bonus corrosive damage that you have on your shield, or it could be on your grenade also, you'll have pretty much the same effect. You'll do a little bit less damage, but it still gets the job done. Also, a side note, every run that you have, It's not always going to spawn in a Genion with the invulnerability drone. This run right here, I didn't get one, but it was still pretty quick to take out Genevieve. It was like a minute or two, but it's still pretty quick to farm her. Also, if you don't have a reflex, I have 2 extra. This is the stats on the first one, and in a couple seconds we'll show the next one. But just put in the comments your PSN if you want me to trade them with you, or maybe if you just want to find somebody else I'll trade with you if I run out. You can go look in the comments and there's PSNs down there down the trade.
Good night, bro. I'll see you tomorrow.